2 of 3 from 2, 1 of 9 from 3, and Brown takes matters into his own hands.
Watch Brown coming to the hole with bad intentions. Get up, JB. Send a message early.
Pritchard, pocket pass, Queta. He's trying to stop a 7-0 run with number 7. Takes it in.
He made a tough basket right there, but Pritchard started the play, which then allowed Jaylen Brown to get the second side of the defense. That's the luxury of having both those guys on the court, even when Pritchard comes off the bench.
Again.
It has been great on the offensive glass here in this first quarter.
Ooh.
You like it?
I love it. Drills and skills.
Can Walsh make it? There you go.
Jaylen Brown with his Curly Neal impression. Went through the legs about 5-6 times, then made a play out of it.
Shot number 11 of this first quarter.
2 for 1.
Jaylen thinking it. Bona fouls him. Brown hits the deck hard. Shoot for Philadelphia, and Tyrese Maxey is short. Brown tries to save, and he does to Queta. 3 of 13 start to this game from the field for Tyrese Maxey. White, a 3.
But that's why White is so good. He went from being the primary decision maker to get the ball to their best player to then playing off his best player all in a matter of 5 seconds.
Shot there by Vucevic.
Back in the game when Kane is center. What a finish, Gonzalez!
And we talk about Jaylen Brown scoring. His passing has been just as important to the young Celtics.
Since he's been inserted into the starting lineup, get over and back.
Should be.
It is.
Jaylen Brown didn't touch it. I thought his own
Second year out of Creighton, 25 years old. White waiting. Got them all.
Jamal, we're talking about the growth of Jaylen Brown again. Pity-patty dribble, finds a wide open White for another 3.
The best half he has had in his NBA career. 3 to shoot, Brown. Ending quarters, and how Philadelphia is really strong, especially Maxey at the end of quarters. 3-point play there. Brown gets 2, back for Boston. Brown, Pritchard's waiting. Brown, corner, Shireman. Baylor Shireman beats the clock for the 7th three-pointer by the Celtics in the first half. A half dominated by Neemias Queta. Time now for the walk-off interview.
At the same time, and like you just knew, half man, half amazing.
Maybe we need a veterans division of the three-point shooting contest at All-Star Weekend next year in Phoenix.
My money's on Reds, man. My money's on Reds.
No, I've been dethroned. He's been the guy that's been plugged in because of the Paul George absence to suspension. A 3 there by Vucevic.
Brown couldn't get space, free from Edgecombe. New Brain lurking with a double. White, 3.
That 3 right there was generated because White pushed the ball through to a spot. He got to a post-up position where he had a matchup. They had to help. He drew the double team and made the play.
Tuesday night, as he calls the Spurs and Sixers game that we'll have for you here on NBC and Peacock. Grimes defensively. The conversation leads to this. Vucevic 3 is off. Gonzalez chases down. Brown on the attack. At our angle, you can see Jaylen Brown's eyes. They were as big as basketballs. Looking at Pritchard. Get me the ball. Rehab journey with Tatum. But now is the question, here as we enter the final quarter of the season, will Jaylen Brown have Jason Tatum as a teammate on the floor down the stretch? Brown says too small. Gets up to 22 points.
Option on the floor.
He gives you space as well. So if he's making shots like that, right? He's going to give you space. He's going to set the pick, and you're going to stay a little closer with him. That gets Brown the space he needs to make shots. So to your point,
the only other one. but it's not going to be enough on this night.
Can Gator get 3 more rebounds for a 2020 game?
Shireman. Good night.
Jaylen, first 3 matchups against the Sixers were decided by a total of 4 points. What allowed you all to create more separation tonight?
We're a different team than when we played them earlier in the season. So, a lot of our young guys have gotten better, developed. Nimi came out here and dominated, that's what I like to see. And we just playing good basketball right now.
Yeah, let's have a moment for Neemias Queta. Big plays, career highs, double-double. How did he impact winning?
I think this is the best game of his career, at least a part of what I've seen. So, we continue to empower our guys, continue to keep getting better. And Nimi had a great game tonight.
You talked about this team being different than back in November. What's the evolution of it been? What's the identity right now?
We've grown. A lot of our players have improved. We've got an identity. Defensively, we've been able to get after it. We added Vucevic as well. So I think we're playing good basketball right now.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you.